Hi there movie fans, and welcome to another edition of Movies. And this time I'm going to be looking at Asteroid City, which is the new Wes Anderson movie. Now I have to admit before I start this review that I am a Wes Anderson fan, although sometimes he slightly misses the mark. I absolutely love the Grand Budapest Hotel, which I feel is his best movie by a country mile. That was his masterpiece, and I sit here waiting to see if he can match it or even better it. Other favourites of mine are the Darjeeling Limited and the fantastic Mr. Fox, with some love also going to Moonrise Kingdom and the Royal Tenenbaums. So where does this latest attempt fit on my list? Asteroid City stars, well, the usual suspects who normally feature in Anderson's films. He has his favourites like Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton. And we also have Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Adrian Brody, Liev Schreiber, Hope Davis, Maya Hawke, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, Willem Dafoe, Margot Robbie. The list is endless. There's no shortage of stars in this movie. So in a nutshell, this movie is set in the 1950s about a war photographer and his tech-obsessed family who are visiting a small rural asteroid city in the desert, where the kids want to compete in a junior stargazing event with space cadets. The town, Asteroid City, is small and has a motel and a cafe, an observatory and a half-finished bridge that goes nowhere. Oh yeah, and a crater where a meteorite crashed, giving it the name Asteroid City. And then something happens and they all get quarantined in Asteroid City and no one can leave. So it's the usual Wes Anderson ensemble piece with a visual palette that he does so well. Some would say that he does it too much, and I kind of know what they mean. You immediately know it's one of his movies just by the look of it. And the worry is of him overusing this look and style until people bore of it. However, I personally still love this style when it's done well. But I do worry if he is becoming a one-trick pony that people will bore of after a while of remaking the same style over and over. Maybe he needs to adapt a bit rather than stand still. A bit more ambition would help perhaps. Now, I've already said that I am a Wes Anderson fan. And this is more of Wes Anderson. It's typical Anderson, but it's a bit too much Anderson, if that's a thing. It's for Anderson fans and they will love it. Me? I thought it was a bit overcooked. The acting from the ensemble cast is great. Visually stunning as usual, with the sort of overexposed bright palette of pastel colours. But the story is so-so. It's not bad, but I found it all a bit underwhelming. There's no way I didn't like it, but it won't get into my top Anderson films list. It's quite an average movie. It's a creative film and Wes fans will love it, but to me it's a bit forgettable. I think the quote, "style over substance," sums this movie up exactly. This seems like a smug, self-indulgent movie by Wes Anderson trying desperately to be even more Wes Anderson than he's ever been before. If you like, it's a Wes Anderson overdose. I can only give it an average 4.5 out of 10. It still looks great and it has a great cast, but plot-wise, it fails. There's no heart. It does have the odd moment of laughter, but this is very brief considering the 1 hour 45 minute runtime. If you are a Wes fan, go see it. But just don't expect the Grand Budapest Hotel. I don't think many will be remembering this one with fondness. I actually preferred The French Dispatch, which was the one before this. And that's not really anything special either. I found it a bit of a waste of such a fine cast of actors. This is a love it or hate it movie. I feel it's not good, but also not bad. Or in my opinion, it's just average. You will get such a mixed bag here, so the only way to rate this properly, whether high or low, is to actually see it, and only after that will you know what side of the fence you're sitting on. Now, would I recommend it, I hear you ask? Well, only if you're a Wes Anderson fan or love the style of his films. For neutrals or non-fans, I don't really see anything here for you. So, thank you for watching. Why not subscribe to this channel and smash the like button, please? We look forward to giving you more of our opinions, and you can request a review if you like, and we will try to take a look and give our honest thoughts. In the meantime, this is Movies signing off. See you soon, and watch out for those aliens.